It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals, and it's coming up next.
On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. Julius Chestnut to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading him out, someone in his first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Miami.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pass caught by Ridley. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Throwing off the play fake here. Completed to Pollard. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They'll go, it's Pollard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is some old-school brutality. An offense close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. They're throwing it. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And that's good for a gain of 5. D'Adrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They give on second to Pollard. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Man in motion out of the slot. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Now a toss, it's Pollard. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Quick slant complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get the game's first points here in the second. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. DJ Dallas now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners since Kyler Murray.
Well, we've had to wait until the second quarter to finally see him and his offense out there. And we're going to see what they have in them here, Kate, in a hurry. Down a touchdown with how long they've been sitting over there. I know the feeling. You're chomping at the bit and likely going to be pretty aggressive with the football.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Kyler starting off with a throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll get it up to the 44. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now we'll run it here. It's James Conner. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's Conner again. And he's tackled for a short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Wilson's got it. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals start off well to tie things 7-7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Chestnut on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Has the connection to Ridley. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. It's the Titans behind the sticks on 3rd and 13. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and long for him here. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Up and good from Joseph. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 48. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. They've got first down from the 31. They'll come out throwing. Has his man, it's Ridley. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. All right, here we go. Second down. From the 37. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed to Lockett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Up and good from Joseph. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. So it's halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals out in front. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, We welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. It was a solid first half for the always dangerous Kyler Murray. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Dallas with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Arizona has the football first to start the third, and here comes its offense. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. He's got him. That's McBride. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A give right side to Connor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
No return on that punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They've got 1st down from the 31. He's going to throw this one. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To throw here on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They're trying an option play. Oh, he loses the football. And the Cardinals grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now, Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Murray from the pistol. McBride hauls it in. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Connor. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by Dre Jones. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to Connor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Throwing here, Murray. This will be caught by Connor. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st down carry for Connor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He'll get this one to Connor. Broke through the tackle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. He has the 1st over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. It's a design boot. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Chestnut on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Titans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Right back to Pollard. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They get to Pollard on the option. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. They'll throw on 1st. That finds Burks, complete. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Going with Pollard on the ground. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is first and goal. Again, a run with Pollard. Gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans down by only 2 in the 4th. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here we go. The Titans setting up for a big 2-point attempt. He's throwing for it. And he's taken down. The defense maintains the 2-point lead. Well, they took their shot at the tie, but they'll need to manufacture another score in the time remaining now as that 2-point try is unsuccessful.
It becomes a little bit tougher to punch it in for 2 when that defense knows what's on the line, too. That's a spot where their hand was forced after the touchdown. They have to do their best to surprise them with the call. Easier said, Kate, than done.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Dortch now to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Murray here on first down. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run the counter to Connor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Connor on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now it's Connor. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Trying to get it with the option. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
This a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. And the lead stays at 2.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He's got Ridley here on the slant. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Setting up to pass. Brought in by Burks. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Back to throw. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. An entire game now hangs on this attempt by Joey Slye. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And that, folks, is your game winner.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Glendale.